Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's time for us to do yet another trash talk. I recently came back from doing a little bit of traveling during February break, so I have a bunch of things that I have managed to work through. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all of them. First things that I have are just some makeup products. I've been trying to really push through and use some of the sample items that I have. So I use both of these Becca First Light Priming Filter Sample and the Backlight Priming Filter Samples. I like both of these products, happy to have used those samples up. And then I also used two eyeshadow samples. I have the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Shadow Primer and the Eden, which is a nude matte versus just the original no color. I prefer the no color over the colored one just because I feel like when they dry down, if you are not careful about where exactly you lay it, you will see a distinct mark where you've put eyeshadow primer on, which I'm not a big fan of, but I do like the primer potions in general. And then I've also got my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This is awesome. I have another sample of this that I just pulled out that I'm super in love with. I'll probably buy this during the Sephora spring sale that they do. It's not gonna be a huge discount, but I really like this stuff. I know that drugstores do a good job with mascara, but I just love the way my lashes look with this, and I think it's definitely worth the money. I've also got a random toothpaste, which I don't normally include in here, but I think this is a really good one that I like. I use the Marvis Whitening Mint. This is something that Ben got from his orthodontist, and I feel like I've had Marvis toothpaste before, but I didn't really love it or think it was worth, I think it's like $6 to $10. But I really liked the flavor of this, and I feel like it did have an effect on my white teeth, so I definitely will look into buying this, where I can get it, and how much it is, because I really did enjoy the sample, and I'm hoping that when Ben goes back to the orthodontist, they'll give him more of this, because I really do like it, and despite being a small tube, it lasted a really long time. I have a couple of items that I am decluttering. The first is this OPI Nail Envy Nail Strengthener. I've had this for years, and even though I've used a good chunk of it, I honestly never felt like it made a difference on my nails, and I finally was going through some of my nail polish stuff because I was trying to give my nails a break from Impress Nails, and I thought, like, why am I holding on to this stuff? I don't really like it. It doesn't seem to really work, and it's really old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pitch it. I'm also getting rid of my BH Cosmetics blending brush. This just is not a great blending brush. You can see that the bristles have shifted as I've used it, and it doesn't blend out as well as some of my other ones that I have that are similar shape. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this away. I have a few skincare products that I have used up. The first one is the Pharmacy Honey Potion. This is a renewing antioxidant hydration mask. This was really interesting. What you're supposed to do with it, you're supposed to put it on your face, and it had a thick consistency like honey. And then what you would do is you would actually have to maneuver for about a minute all around your face, and it would turn the product white and it would warm up. It wouldn't be a lot of warming up, it would just be a small slight temperature change that you could notice, but it really made your skin feel really soft and supple, and you definitely could feel that there was extra hydration in there. You kept it on, I think, for 15 to 30 minutes. I normally kept it on around 30 minutes. This was a really, like I said, a nice sample. I got a lot of uses out of this. I'm definitely someone who typically doesn't do a lot of moisturizing masks because it's a fine line to walk with my skin. If I go too hard with it, or if my skin isn't at all somewhat dry, I'll automatically break out, but I never broke out with using this, and it really was nice. You can get it from Sephora. I don't know how much it actually retails for, but if you're someone who's looking for hydration masks and maybe you have somewhat oily skin, this would be a good mask for you. I also used up the Evology Intensive Blemish Serum. This stuff is my go-to. I really enjoy it. I use it in the morning as my serum, then I use something different at night. I do that mostly because I would blow through this too fast, and it's kind of pricey. I think it's $40 for this tube. It's a half of a fluid ounce. You essentially can use it two ways. You can use it either as a spot treatment on certain acne spots, or as an all-over serum, which is how I use it. It does last a pretty long time using it just once a day, and I don't really have a lot of breakouts since bringing this into my skincare routine, so I'm a big fan of it. I already have another one purchased, and if they ever go on sale like they did one time, I'll probably stock up on a few as well. I've also got the Arbonne RE9 Advanced Intensive Renewal Serum Sample. When I bought some protein powder from Arbonne, I got a bunch of little skincare regimen sets in tubes of this size, and originally I wanted to use them all together, but I've just been pulling them out and using them as I need to fill a hole in my skincare routine. So I've been using this in place of the Evology one. It has a really nice citrusy scent, but I don't know the real impact it has on my skin because I've only used it for such a small amount of time. And Arbonne products are super expensive, so I feel like based on the sample, I couldn't tell you if I liked it or would buy it. I have this OCD hand sanitizer, Totally Gruel scent. This is from their Mean Girls collection. I like the scent of this quite a bit. Happy to have used another hand sanitizer up. All right, we've got some more miscellaneous items. The first one I have is the It's a 10 Silk Express Miracle Leave-In Conditioner. I was using this as a heat protectant spray. It went by really fast. I like the sprayer of this. I have used other leave-in conditioners before as heat protectant sprays, and the pump and the sprayer get really gunky and just don't spray very well. I never had a problem with this. I'm using up another one of my It's a 10 products right now. Again, I don't use leave-in conditioners for their proper cause, so I wouldn't necessarily buy this, but it did leave my hair feeling really silky after I hair straightened it. I also have my Summer's Eve Ultra Freshening Spray 5-in-1. This stuff is awesome. I have like 2 more cans of it. I've never liked the other scents that they've put out, but I like that one. And I've got my e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner because this stuff is just the bomb. Can't be without it. I've got some shower products. I was at a hotel and they had Bath & Body Works products, and they have the citrus scent or white citrus. So I used up 2 of these shampoos. I used a conditioner and I used the bath gel. None of the products were that great in regards of quality, and I didn't really love the white citrus scent, but I was at least glad that I was able to really efficiently use them up. I also have this 12 Days of Christmas Christmas Spirit Essential Oil. I got this in my Christmas box from Fortune Cookie Soap. The scent of this is so strong and spicy. It was overpowering my lotion, so I'm glad I've used it up, but I really didn't love the scent. I used up 2 different bath bombs from One Bath. This was like a little sample one from Fortune Cookie Soap box. I love the scent of it. And then this one was from an Owl Crate box. It is supposed to tell you which faction you belong in from the Divergent series. And inside, I wish they had explained that, but inside there was actually a charm in the bath bomb. It wasn't in a bag. It was just like, it plopped out. I'm fortunate it didn't go down my drain, but it was a little bird that I got with it. So I wish that that was better explained on here because that could have been a real problem, and I wouldn't buy those kind of bath bombs again for that reason. I also used up this Times Lavender Body Lotion sample. Didn't love the scent of this. I am officially almost out of my Sephora Express eye makeup remover wipes. I brought these with me for the entire duration of my February break, and I think I only have like 1 more of these. I've also used up the Sephora Charcoal Exfoliating Wipes. I intentionally kept a wipe in here for you guys to be able to see, but on one side of the wipe, maybe you'll notice that there is a texture which is designed to exfoliate your face. I didn't use them for that reason. I used the backside, which had no exfoliating parts on it, to remove my makeup. These have a very herbally scent to them, which I do not like, and they weren't that great at removing your makeup. I think they're more designed for like skincare purposes of just being able to exfoliate your skin, but I don't like the idea of a wipe being used as an exfoliator for whatever reason, and so wouldn't get these again. They came in an entire kit that I got that was basically a skincare kit, and I've really not been impressed with most of the wipes that I've gotten from their skincare line. Last up, we have wax products. I've been on like a little melting bender, so we'll go ahead and go through the ones that I've been working on. I've been doing a lot of Dessa's homespun scents. I have the Christmas Eve. This one was really spicy. I'm not the biggest fan of super like Christmas spice scents I have found. This I pair with a balsam fir, and the coupling of that was pretty nice, but it was still a little too intense for my liking, but very strong. I also have the Autumn Campfire. I paired this with a marshmallow fireside candle. A good pairing. This wasn't super strong, so it did well with a candle, but I found that I don't love this scent. I've also got the North Pole Bakery. I really like this one. This had almost like a minty bakery note to it. Did a pretty good job, pretty long life. I've been melting, they came in like a little shape. I've just been melting the whole shape at once, and they do a really nice job. I've also been dipping into my Halloween rainbow melts box that I got. I did Spider Cider, which I love this one. It's like your perfect like apple cider sweet melt. It had a really long life to it. Big fan of this. I did Boolicious, which is salted caramel, pecan pie, and waffle cone. Again, really good. It really feeds all of those like sweet bakery notes that I like. And then I did Crisp and Cozy, which is blackberry, juniper berries, eucalyptus, and sage. And again, this is a nice sort of break from those heavy, sickly, sweet bakery notes. So I'm glad that I pulled this out after I had kind of gone through like a sweet bakery scent. And then I used up the Wilma's Shop Cara Marshmallow. These didn't really... I liked them on cold, but they didn't perform super great, and it wasn't like the most amazing scent ever, so I wasn't impressed with this, probably wouldn't buy these. And then the last thing that I have is this Country Candle Home for Christmas. I got this in my stocking for Christmas this year, and I didn't think it was going to be anything super special. I was doing it with a lot of different wax melts. This basically is like a Christmas balsam fir based scent, and it actually had a really strong scent throw for being so small. I had it in my living room, and it filled my whole living room, so it performed really well. I think I have one more from this line. I'd never heard of Country Candle before, but impressive for its size. It packed a real punch to it, so I was a big fan of that. All right, guys, that is it for me and this trash talk. As always, I would love to hear from you, hear what you've been using up, and I'll talk to you in the next video real soon. Bye.